It's a toasty Tuesday afternoon, about 90 degrees, 108 depending on how you look at it with the humidity. But got a little extra time today, so I got out in the yard, threw a few stripes in it. Trying to dial in using that darn Toro Striper. Today I tried to do some double wide stripes. You know, working it a little bit. So, but during my walkabout in the yard, your favorite grass and my favorite grass is still coming back. Even after my little Fusilade cocktail about 6 weeks ago, the Bermuda is still back. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do another application to try and beat this thing back, so in the spring it doesn't completely overtake my turf. On another note, had a few guys come out, give me a quote for some landscaping, trying to do some edging along the sides of the flower beds, the tree bed here, just something to, one, make sure all the mulch stays in, and then here along the Zoysia to keep it from encroaching in if for some reason, you know, I'm out of town and I don't get a chance to edge. So got some other things I'd like to take care of that seem to be a little bit more important, like the drainage in my backyard. So that and getting the backyard actually back into a neat state. So come on, let's take a walk. So yeah, it has seen better days. The pre-emergent this year did not do well at all. Not sure why, but got a lot of nutsedge. Along here we have just tons of spurge, crabgrass, more spurge. As you can tell, I treated this area but not this area yet. Yeah, backyard is just a little bit of a mess. The plan is in this area that's dying to create like a little bit of a transition area. Maybe like a little flower bed with some gravel in it, or maybe some nice pea gravel. A little bit of plants, something to spruce it up a little bit. Maybe something that is maybe that the insects don't like, that drives away mosquitoes, all that stuff. We'll see. That's going to be an end of summer project because it is just too hot to be digging and doing all that stuff. But yeah, back here we need to kill off all the weeds and get ready to overseed for the fall. The other thing is I'm looking to get a drainage problem done here. Here in the backyard where we put the pool in, the people who did the grading just did a horrible job, and basically all along here, obviously the runoff from the deck comes over here to the rocks, the runoff from the side of the house comes to the rocks, the downspout, I try to get it out there but it comes here to the rocks, and we end up just getting a big sloshy pit that basically comes out to about here over the patio. So had a guy come out, he took a look, he said probably the best thing to do would be to put a channel drain along the edge right here, run it up underneath the generator pad, tee it off, well, Y connector it off right here, bring it down, bury the downspout, connect it here, and then come over to this area here, which is right about here, is about the low spot where most of the water sits, and then put in maybe a 2x2 drain, and then solid pipe it along the trees, and then all the way down this way, because the water for the most part along here just runs down. Don't really have any standing water at all. You can see it gets right about here by the arborvitae, runs right along here, and then basically it's made its own little river path right here along the grass in the natural area and goes off into the trees. So I think what we're going to do is have a downspout or a pop-up right in this area here, and then maybe do a dry riverbed looking type thing right along here off into the trees, make it kind of decorative. But that's what's going on here at the Zoysia Zealot's house.